Hey,
there we are.
How's it going, guys? We decided before we get going that we would check to see if you can hear us, since we've had so many audio issues.
You know, we should have checked just to see if it was centered. For some reason, you're almost off screen, and I'm taking up more.
Well, I tried to push you that direction.
Oh, I see.
But I couldn't.
Get there. I see.
So, let us know if you can't hear us. That's happened multiple times before.
That's true.
Yeah,
it's true. Anybody got a thumbs up out there? We good?
Maybe.
Nobody knows.
They probably can't hear us. Probably can't see the comments. Probably can't read. We have a whole audience of people who are just
illiteracy.
They're just
problem.
drunk, illiterate people, much like ourselves.
Oh, yeah. Much just like ourselves.
So, all right. Well, I'm going to assume that people can hear us, and if we can't, then we're whatever.
What happened to my background? My name tag goes over Jared. It's not there no more.
I'll find it. Bob said, "Oh, hey, Bob, how's it going?"
What's up, Bob?
Haha, Danny. All right. We're good.
All right, we're fine.
I'm bumping mics around. Let me see. I'll try to find Jared's thing. How was your week? What have you been up to?
It's only Monday.
It feels like forever and a day.
It feels forever. My week's actually been really good. Work's been picking up, so it's been pretty busy, which in its own way is good. That isn't on my screen. In its own way has been really good. But I've got to do a little more traveling again, which always makes me happy, which I'm going to be doing again all this week and next week. So, which means we're going to be having new beer brought in because that's what traveling's for.
Yeah. New beer, as opposed to last time bringing like a carton of liquor from John Emerald Distillery.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I brought beer back from Red Clay as well.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, it's in the fridge.
That's stout.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Yeah, you had one last week when we was on the show. You was on the show.
Did I take one home?
I did, and I was supposed to, and for some stupid reason, I picked up one of the cans of wine, and I got home to look at it. I was like, what the fuck? What have I done?
I did laugh quite hard when you sent me a picture of the beer that you were supposed to be drinking. A nice hearty stout, and it was a nice red blend.
It's like
in a can. Jared, what have you been up to, man?
Typical Monday, conference calls, watching coworkers spin around in circles, trying to figure out what to do.
Fun.
I'm supposed to be in St. Louis, but that's canceled. I have class in the morning and heading up there.
What do you kind of class?
It's engineering, regulatory training, or safety.
Double wafer.
Safety garbage for work. So.
Okay. All right, cool. Guys out there and gals, tell us what you're drinking tonight. What your week's been like. We are drinking a myriad of things this evening, not the least of which, at least me and Jared are drinking our new go-to daily drinker.
I was going to drink that, but I noticed none of it made it in my glass.
Yeah,
so.
no one poured you. There you go. Samuel Burton rye.
Which I'll show off the bottle.
Yeah,
I've got it in my hand.
So these guys gave us 3 bottles to check out. They gave us their rye, their bourbon, and their gin. And this is the only one we've opened. And we were really hoping that it wasn't awful. And it turns out it's pretty damn tasty. It's a pretty smooth rye, like a daily rye. Yeah. When you say like it's not punchy in the gut. Yeah.
Not any time.
So good.
All right. What else do you got over there? You got a can? You got a koozie?
I do. I haven't opened my can yet, but I am drinking some very old Mother's Little Helper, which Jared informed me.
I'm actually also drinking Mother's. Since we don't normally talk about what we got in our can, but I'm also drinking Mother's, but I don't think mine's that old.
Look at that. Yeah, we're drinking Coke Scare. Yeah, other than that, yeah. I'm drinking Mother's beer out of a White River koozie.
That was not by design.
I've got
all right, well, here, show off for koozies then.
All right.
Goose Island out of a Leaky Roof Meadery koozie.
Yeah. All right, let's do some food products first.
Jennings Meat. Jennings Meat, Pop's Meat Sticks. We've seen them on the show several times. We finally ate our last one the other day, and we are so sad. Now we've got to get more of them. If you guys have not had Jennings Meat Sticks, look them up. Go find them online and get yourself some. They're not very expensive. It's like $8 for a box of 12, and they're phenomenal. They're just like the meat sausage you would get like if you went down to one of the stores or something, and not talking about Slim Jims. Next up for Jared's Haul, we got the Leaky Roof Meadery. Leaky Roof right here in Buffalo, Missouri. If you guys have never been to Buffalo, here's a reason to go. If you've never had mead, here's your place to try it. And I've also heard they're getting ready to start making beer, which makes me a happy man. I just seen another person walk by.
Social Morgan here.
Oh, okay. I was like, that's weird. I didn't know somebody else was here. Leaky Meadery in Buffalo, Missouri. And they give us that koozie as well. And finally, I say White River give us this koozie as well, because I believe I remember getting that down on C Street when they had their big thing down there. White River out of Springfield, Missouri. They're on not commercial. They are commercial.
Yeah.
They're commercial. So, check them out, Springfield Brewery. Been around for a long time. Cool place. White River.
Oh, they are a Springfield Brewery.
Yeah.
Not Springfield Brewing.
No, they're also a Springfield Brewery.
This is what happens when I don't put the cans on.
White River is a Springfield brewery.
Did we release that episode yet?
I don't know. What brewers?
We got a growler from them. Wasn't it a growler that we got from White River that was this like incredible beer recently?
I don't know. You talk, I'll look, because I don't remember that one going up.
Yeah. So, Rick went up and got us some. I think it was maybe one of their IPAs. But man, it was really good. From what I understand, they're getting ready to like get started again and kind of make another like big like kick in the side and start making some good stuff again.
I haven't had the White River since 2019.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a feeling that
it's not
that might be one of them ones that is with some episodes we cannot find. Because I don't remember ever editing that. Interesting. I don't know.
That's fair.
Internet's being stupid right now, or YouTube's being stupid.
Well, so at some point
I'll know in a second here because I can search it. But
at some point we drank some beer from White River that was like not just like up to their normal standards, but like very, very good, quite good beer. So let's see.
No, we have not got that up, so we need to find that episode and see if it's lost or whatever.
Yeah, it's probably on a card somewhere.
Probably, as everything is.
Guys, tell us what you're drinking tonight. And,
let us know what you guys have got. Let's talk about a couple articles and let's get into some drinking. I know we got some things to talk about with Jared as well. Let's come up next week.
Where do you want to start article-wise?
Oh, I mean, I know we're drinking bourbon, but the tequila article was very interesting to me.
I got to save the tequila for when I'm drinking tequila. I just can't. I mean,
right? Did we have an article that had something to do with bourbon?
I don't. Yeah, we did actually. Wow!
Like,
oh my god!
It's almost like I led you into that. Holy crap!
Yeah, but I didn't read the article, so I don't. I don't know. Where is this? Oh, there it is. 10 whiskeys under $60 that taste better than their prices dictate.
Okay, we'll see.
Okay, so $60. I feel like $60 for a bottle of whiskey, you can get into some really, really good stuff.
Oh yeah,
and you're rarely going to be disappointed. Majorly, yeah, you can be disappointed, but all right. So let's see where we're at here. Let's scroll down. Old Forester, 1920.
Never seen it.
So I've never had it.
It was at JOB when we was up there. I remember us talking about
they
it.
Had like
that was one of the ones that was like I think almost empty, and I was kind of scared of it.
They had like Old Forester has like a whole range of different bourbons, right? For like different years and stuff. But 115 proof. Yeah, buddy. All right. Tastes like George T. Stagg. Have you had Stagg?
Never met him.
Stagg Seniors was the one up there that was $100 a shot.
Yeah, that had this much.
Yeah,
in the
it was aerated. Yeah, Ardbeg.
We passed on it.
Now,
I have not had Ardbeg.
I have.
I know there's people
I've had some.
Lots about them.
Do you like Ardbeg?
I've only depends.
It's an Islay Scotch,
Yeah,
right?
I like peaty, smoky Islay Scotches.
I do too. I don't like Ardbeg, or at
Really?
least I didn't the last time I had it, which admittedly is like years ago. All right, Chris, why don't you take this next one?
Shinsu Iwal traditional Japanese whiskey. Oh, so Mars Shinsu Iwal traditional. I can't read, man. I can't even talk tonight. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I threw that one to you.
Oh, good job.
You're welcome. All right, I haven't even seen this, so we have to try that one. I'm not huge on the Japanese whiskeys. They're okay.
I've only had a couple, and as much as people talk about how great they are, I have yet to find one that I think is really
Like amazing.
Yeah, it makes me want to go back to it. I'll drink it and go, yeah, that's fine, it's good, but it's like drinking anything that's been blended till it's just almost perfect in flavor, and then it just loses all its character.
Yeah.
So I haven't found anything that makes me really happy.
All
And
the
they're
Asian-
trying to be a Scotch, and I'd rather have Scotch.
Yeah, so everything I've had from over there has been single malt, trying to be a Scotch. I haven't had anything other than that.
I want a Japanese whiskey that tries to be a big burly bourbon from the Smokies.
Mm-hmm.
All right, West Cork bourbon cask. I haven't heard it. I like the price point though, $26. That sounds nice. Man,
Never seen Red Beast.
I have not. I haven't seen most of these. I don't know if you guys out there, if you've had these before or not. But if you have, let me know. Where are we? Okay. Sazerac. I have had this, and I
Average price, my ass.
I was going to say, I wonder where they're getting that bottle
Yeah.
from, because
I paid $80 for have one shipped to the house about a couple months ago.
of this.
Yeah,
yeah,
Really? Did you like it?
I loved it. Last time I had it was in New Orleans in 2015.
I remember it
we
being.
drank that was that was not made the duck, wasn't it? I think I had that at your house.
I don't know. Maybe
Maybe. I
I
don't
re-
know.
I remember that being really, really sweet.
it didn't last.
Yeah.
The sweet didn't linger.
It went out.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's still pretty warm. Still pretty.
If I could find it for $18, I'd drink it all day long.
Fuck, I'd buy 3 cases.
But they're comparing it to Whistle Pig 10, which actually this is kind of backwards for us, right? Isn't it Whistle Pig 10? It's maybe raised in price, but I feel like it was about $40 to $50 a bottle.
Yeah,
Man, I really want to close this little advertisement in the corner. I'm afraid it's going to screw everything up what I do.
I'd pick Sazerac or
Okay.
Whistle Pig 10 any day.
George Dickel, 12.
Hmm.
What do we have?
Why does it?
Number 8.
It's
Well,
wrapped
that's
like
why.
it's a bonded.
That's why, because we have number 8 and this is number 12. This is four.
We
better.
also have Tabasco.
We do have the.
We do have Tabasco. I'd try it. I mean, I'll be honest. Nothing that I've had so far has been like awesome, but
Yeah.
I mean, I'll try it.
Dickel's Rye was decent.
Yeah.
I'm kind of biased to Rye.
Lot 40.
I've never seen that.
It's Canadian.
I don't like Canadian whiskey.
You say that.
Oh.
Okay, but this is one I haven't actually had.
Yeah.
I've seen it, but I haven't had to pick it up yet. So.
Yeah. I mean, so American single malts are kind of like, that's the new trendy thing, right? With
Yeah.
spirits and booze.
Here's the thing. I bet you in my head, I already roughly know what that tastes like. At least some of the major characteristics about it.
Because everything from Balcones has this like perfect.
Yeah, there's a certain flavor profile that comes through on all of them, and the back end that it overrides everything. So
Yeah.
See, all the
I don't like
grains
it.
are
I don't see mean it in a bad way, but
Okay.
scrub oak
Moving.
smoked.
What's that?
So all the grains are scrub oak smoked or something.
That's got to
well,
be.
that's what the brimstone. I don't know if everything is or not, but I feel like it's their rainwater. It might be their barreling, but there's something that they do that gives it a very specific, almost. If squeaky's a taste,
Yeah.
that's what it is. If you have you ever had squeaky cheese at Curds?
Oh yeah.
That's how I feel when I drink Balcones. It's like eating squeaky cheese. Your teeth gets all.
Yeah.
That's
all
what I
right.
think. So,
I go with that.
huh?
No. No.
Really? I mean, it's 18-year-old. I'd try it.
Yeah.
I don't absolutely hate Chivas, but I don't necessarily like it.
I've never liked it, and honestly, it's like the Auchentoshan 18 that we had.
Yeah.
Like,
That's a
honestly,
good
it's
comparison.
hey, yeah, it's an 18-year-old Scotch, and that takes a lot of time and effort, but it ain't my thing.
I put a dent in that bottle now, and it is the back third is better than
It's
the head.
it's getting better.
Yeah.
That shouldn't happen
Right.
in an 18-year-old bottle. Like, usually for 18-year-olds.
Well, now it's like 18 years and 60 days.
Oh, so it's aging.
Yeah,
it's aging again.
It's
Yeah,
getting
all
better
right,
and
all right.
older. That's how
All
that
right,
works.
that's it. I'm surprised there
All
weren't
right.
more bourbons on there. I'm surprised.
I don't
Evan
know. And
Williams
that was
single
supposed to
barrel
be
wasn't
for
on there.
anything under $60. That was the ones that's better than they think.
Yeah,
I mean, I agree with a couple of them. I think I could put up a list similar to that I would. Well, I mean, obviously, I would think it was better. But, I don't know. I think there's other stuff, but we'll see.
yeah.
We probably need to do that at some point. Put our own list together.
So, Rick is telling us that bottle of Sazerac that they listed for $18 is like all across the board in price.
Yeah. It was
Apparently,
like 60.
could you not get it locally?
No,
Really?
couldn't find it. I found it for $80 at a marina in Grafton, Illinois.
That's insane. Bob,
So when I
Bob
found it
used
for
to-
60 online, I paid 20 for shipping. I said, "Fuck, it's worth it."
That's nuts. I mean,
Mhm.
Bob used to have several bottles of that. I mean, it was a thing, and it wasn't my go-to personally, but
There's a little thing I do want to jump back to here. I seen in the chat. Where'd it go? Bob, I wasn't going to call you about the roof, Bob. That wasn't what I was looking at. Oh, okay, there we go. Patrick said he was drinking water, and Alvy want to know if he had to boil it too. So just on a side note, Alvy, are you guys doing okay down there? Is everybody safe? And,
oh yeah,
and you're all making it and all that stuff? That's really what I wanted to jump back to, is just check on all of our Texas peeps and make sure everybody's good.
my internet provider does business out of Texas, and my internet went out. And I sent him an email and I was like, "Hey, are you guys okay down there? Is everything all right?" Also, my internet's out.
That's about you.
I gotta.
Alvy, is your internet okay? Because I would like to check on that too. I know how hurt Lyle is when I don't have the internet.
I got a message back and they're like, "We don't have electricity now. That says this and this." I was like, "That makes sense." So I didn't have internet for a couple weeks, and then finally I was like, "It's been a couple weeks. I'm going to send them another email," and they got it all fixed up and stuff. But man, I've never felt like more like an asshole. I'm like, I know a lot of people are like struggling, but also I can't watch Netflix. So if you could take care of
We're
that.
stuck at home with no internet.
All right.
Yeah.
So talk about the Sam Burton here for a second. I
Oh yeah.
grabbed some graphics, but I just realized that it's the ones I used when I did the edited the show. So these have not been artboard to say. So who knows where they're going to come up and if they'll even be on the screen.
Well,
But I'm going to throw them up here.
unfortunately,
There we go.
Class
Okay.
is out, so
So that is
Whoa.
what we've got there.
that's a big. Can I?
Come with me. Oh, there we go. That's it. That's what I want right
Might
there.
as well. It's pretty good.
While we're talking about it, you don't want to have. You want a
Yeah,
little
I'll take
nip
one
too?
more splash.
Not your standard Jared pour, but I'll accept it.
Well, we got more to do. So, Samuel Burton. These guys was, this blowed up real big like this. You can tell I did a really crappy job cutting that out. We'll do something different. It's a little dark, but there you go.
Yeah.
Samuel Burton. So this is what happens when you do it off the cuff and don't actually take the time to
Size the graphics.
size the graphics down correctly. I knew it was probably going to do that, but I didn't realize we was doing Samuel Burton tonight. So this episode I don't think's come up yet, but it will pretty quick.
Yeah, these guys are
And,
outside of St. Louis, and so far, well, I mean,
Yeah, I can't pronounce that town.
we decided it was just Labadie, right?
I think so.
I've heard it 12 different ways.
Social Morgan, Labdie. You're a dispatcher. Is it Labadie, Missouri? Labadie, Missouri? Labatt?
Labadie.
No, don't Google it because it's
Yeah.
going to come up. It's going to say Labadie. Anyhow, I just thought maybe you
pronounce
knew
it by
because
tax
Labadie
bracket
sucks,
up around there. So.
Okay,
Life goes on.
Yeah, so Samuel Burton's from Missouri. They gave us 3 bottles. They gave us this one. They gave us what was it, a gin?
A gin and their bourbon.
And their bourbon.
And the bourbon, honestly, it looks a little young. We haven't opened it yet, so we don't know.
Have no idea.
But
I was talking to his ass.
I also didn't have big high hopes for this. I mean, it's super nice when someone has distilled something and crafted something to lend us a bottle. Not lend it, give us a bottle.
Give us a bottle.
And let us try it. And that's always gracious and great. Awesome. But if it's bad, then you have to be like,
oh, that's really good. Yay, good stuff.
Which we don't.
This is actually really
usually
good.
We don't say. We usually say this. Someone would really like this.
If you think we're kidding, we haven't had this bottle very long. We killing this bottle. It's really good. We drink it almost every time we come in.
You know, the funny thing about it is that, like, if you asked me to describe my rye, like, favorite rye flavor profile, I would want big spicy notes, big hot like floral notes, herby notes. And this is not really that. This is just a nice, smooth, easy drinking, but with just a little kick of a rye.
I think you have some booting to do.
I have some what?
Booting to do.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, buddy, I don't care if you put your stuff up there, but do it once and stop. Otherwise, you're out. So there you go. Anyways, so I really do like this rye.
I'm gonna check into
I am
that.
very, 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 very interested.
Yeah, you keep
in
talking.
their gin. I hope that gin is good. I've been in such a gin kick lately. I really, really want this to be good.
Do you not feel sad that we only have one gin bottle open in the studio right now?
Yeah, and I started to bring it in here because I'm also wanting to talk, which was given to us as well, and it was the Daredevil's gin, which we've done on the show, and I think it's phenomenal. And I was wanting to talk about it, but tonight I want to talk about Phantom 5 because we finally shot the episode after we've had this on the show for so long. And I was going to do some mixing with it, and I got the real stink eye from Lyle. He goes, "You're gonna put that in the Daredevil's gin?
Well,
you think it needs to be?" I'm like, "Well, I don't think it needs to be in there. I just was thinking that gin and cranberry sounded pretty good." Mm-hmm. And it was just like, "Oh yeah, okay. Well, I mean, if that's what you want to do," and it was really underhanded and crappy. So I probably put the bottle back and decided, okay, I'll do something else.
Yeah.
But I am going to do something I think you guys are going to like. I did it on the show, so it's going to be a little bit of a spoiler, I suppose, but it's worth it. So,
all right. I was
there.
I can just do it right there.
Well, if he stopped, I don't care if he does. I just don't want to blow the chat up with stupid stuff. That's just somebody just spamming things.
That's fair.
Not that your opinion's stupid, bud, but everybody gets to talk.
I mean,
so
that's fair. Okay.
All right. There we go.
Trying to decide if I need to give him my credit card number right now.
That's fair.
And that. So
okay. So we're through talking about our new Fairchild Samuel Burton.
Well, I ain't gonna say I'm through talking about it, but I'm trying to get through the show and touch everything we're going to talk about. We're going to have to hurry a bit.
I would like to move.
I do have tacos to make tonight, so I ain't going to sit here and totally drink. All right, what are you going to? What are you going to?
We're going to this.
Oh, well, I guess not. We'll do that towards the end because that's tomorrow's episode, which we'll make it. So here's the deal. We was supposed to be with Patrick from Up the Gut tonight, just like we were supposed to be with Patrick from Up the Gut last week.
Patrick,
and then it snowed last week, so we all went home. And then this week, Patrick said something about earning money to feed his family. I don't know, something dumb. It was just, anyways. So he's off and running. He ain't gonna be able to make it here tonight, and he's so. In the upcoming weeks, before he gets really busy, we are going to get Patrick down here, and he's got some stuff he sent down with me. We're going to be reviewing, but he's also got stuff he wants to bring on the show and sit down and talk to us live. So in the meantime, we're going to do what we was going to do next week, because next week we have our Sotol coming up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And not this particular bottle, because that bottle I think is gone. But
is it really?
It's a re-up. Got a new one.
But was that the desert or the
backburn?
Oh no, that's still at the house.
Yeah,
that
stuff
stuff
is
is
getting ready to come up.
So good.
Anyways, so Jared brought another bottle of Sotol. We want to talk just a little bit about Sotol. And Lyle's got all these awesome articles ready to go and information that he's going to share with you guys. Because I told him, hey, Lyle, we're going to talk about Sotol tonight.
Yeah.
And get some stuff up there so we can share the stuff with everybody that's on.
Can we watch our favorite video that when we were learning about Sotol?
I don't want to watch the whole thing because it's like 9 minutes or something, ain't it?
Is it?
But we
Let's see.
have been talking to this dude, and he's going to come on the show with us. So yeah, I mean, I think we can tease it a little bit.
Where was this?
100%.
Oh, that's
Well,
him.
I thought he was in Mexico. It's not in Mexico. It turns out he's in Australia.
Yeah. Where was this?
Also, turns out that I don't know what difference what a beach in Australia and Mexico looks like. So there you go.
Sand.
Let's see. I don't know if I can find this video quickly enough. I know we've watched it 1,000 times, but
well, we're just gonna sit here and watch you look for
well,
it.
it's not even.
I'm going to pour one because
Okay. So, anyways, here's what's going on with the Sotol. Let me find the glass. There it is.
I've been waiting to drink this
Okay.
since the week my
So-
child was born.
So Sotol is another. Well, I want to say it's a Mexican exclusive drink. That's actually not totally true. They actually can be made, and this one we're drinking right now particularly is made in Texas. But Sotol is a regional drink. It is made and harvested within a certain region of where the Sotol plant is grown.
I brought up the video. We've got 3 minutes. 3 minutes is fine, right?
All right, yeah, okay. Let's do 3 minutes.
Okay.
All right, guys, we're gonna patch in another video, and it's a YouTube video. It's the one that we first looked up when we started drinking Sotol, trying to figure out what the hell is Sotol.
And this just does such a succinct job of explaining it.
Yeah, and the guy that's doing it, we reached out to him. He's talked about we're actually getting ready to do an episode with him on another tequila.
Yeah.
But we're trying to get a time scheme worked out since he's literally 12 hours difference in us, and somebody's got to start drinking in the morning. That's basically what it boils down to.
That's absolutely what
Your
it
palace
is.
of cleanest.
Okay. Let me know if you can't hear the audio of this. We're gonna play it.
I can hear you.
Gosh, you're that good.
Today, it's time for Sotol. It's time to talk about this legend and what brings to the
He
world.
says that way
Let's
better
talk
than we
about
do.
Mexico,
Yeah.
best kept secret. Sotol has a nickname of being Mexico's best kept secret. And now its time has come to shine. I know that you've probably never heard of Sotol or didn't know much of it, but it's a drink that has been around for more than 800 years.
¡Órale!
To run fast because yes, they like to shake a leg and they have won and keep winning
Here.
marathons.
My drink right there.
Besides their love for running long distances, they also like the booze, just like us. And these fantastic guys were
Oh.
the ones fermenting Sotol from centuries. But they were only doing it for the rituals and ceremonies. It wasn't a common drink. It was very selective. So what is Sotol? Sotol is a wild plant that grows in the Chihuahuan Desert, which is huge. It covers all Chihuahua, parts of Durango, Coahuila, and United States. Because it grows in the wild, in the desert, there are no chemicals, so it's 100% organic. People have to travel 600 kilometers into the desert to harvest it, and it's usually during winter.
Hace frijolito, can.
These expeditions last up to 15 days straight in the desert before they go back into town, unload, and head back for another expedition. It is thought that Sotol takes 15 years before it can be harvested, but now it's looking more like 30. Yes, 30. And as fantastic and shocking as is that one plant equals one bottle. That's all you're gonna get from one plant. I discovered Sotol when I went to Chihuahua, went to the Copper Canyons and jumped on the Chepe train. I went there to check out the Tarahumara ceremonies during Easter, which are fantastic, and it was one of my best trips. I will tell you about it another time. Now you know a little bit of the secret of Sotol, and I will tell you more interesting things about it in the future. From Puerto Pacifico, I am Luis. I am the tequila dealer. Hasta la vista, brother.
We need to find out what Sotol he's drinking.
Right,
See if we
yeah.
can get that.
But
All right, hey, guys, if you get a chance, we really like that dude. He seems like a super good fellow. He don't have a very big, which not the way we do either, but he don't have a huge following on there. His videos don't have a lot of views. So if you get a chance, go look up Like Tequila, Love Sotol. Go over and give him a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Make a comment down in there and say, hey, saw you on those Taste Bud guys. Was talking about you, and look him up. If you want a sub, that'd be awesome too. I'm sure he'd appreciate that.
I'm going to link his channel in the comments too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the bottle. The Pasode. Yeah, just killer.
So okay, now back to the one at hand, which is Desert Door, and this is actually the Texas-made Sotol. I gotta say it like he does. Sotol. I can't do it. Anyways, Sotol. This is not our first bottle, second bottle, third or fourth bottle of this.
Yes.
This may be the best drink we've ever run across accidentally. And Jared has been keeping this in caps flowing, to say the least. If you guys have not had a Sotol, we've already breezed 3 or 4 episodes up. We've got another one for the backburn coming up. I'll see the next week or whatever.
Where's what region of Mexico is Sotol from?
It's not just in Mexico.
Oh, well, in the United States.
Texas, New Mexico.
Chihuahua. I mean,
no, I'm just curious. That's
okay.
funny.
He's making fun. Okay. I went on a, for God's sakes, me and a friend of mine took off. He asked me if I wanted to run to New York real fast. I said, when? He's like, right now. I'm like, why? He's like, I got all these dogs I've got to go deliver. So we went to Niagara, New York. We left here on Sunday morning. We was back here for work on Wednesday morning. Okay, it was a straight up, turn on, straight back kind of thing. No, Tuesday morning. No, it was just straight up, straight back. So anyhow, back here by Tuesday morning. And we drove straight through, just stupid punch drunk from trying to stay awake and dodge cops and get up there and dogs barking in the back of this van because there was like 40 of them and whatnot. We get over to unload these first set of dogs, or actually, I guess it was like the third set of dogs. We stopped in Indiana, then we stopped in Ohio, then the last stop was in Niagara, New York. And we got there a little early, went over, looked at the falls, come back, we met the person there. We got ready to go checking these dogs, and I'm picking the cages up and hand them, and they're checking them off the list. And they said, "What's that one?" I'm like, I might have been drunk, I might have killed that bottle of Sotol myself because I couldn't even think straight. I just looked at this word and I go, Chai-hua. And the guy said, a what? I said, a Chai-hua. My buddy looked at me and goes, the fuck is a Chai-hua? I don't know, man. I handed it. He looked at it. He goes, you mean a damn Chihuahua? Oh, man, I felt really dumb. But, I mean, I was no sleep.
Hua to you, man.
Hua to me. So that's what Lyle's reference.
Oh, man, this Desert Door
is the best thing.
It is the best stuff.
So so the Backburn Desert Door Sotol comes out a week from tomorrow. I still think that's my favorite one that I've had of all the Sotols that I've had.
I like this one a little bit more. That Backburn is great.
It is.
I'm holding on to it because we put a dent in that bottle. So
yeah,
I put it back in the
Here's
cabinet.
the thing I'm noticing tonight about this one I didn't notice the other night.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of pear coming out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I can see Sotol is just such a interesting liquor. Just an interesting spirit.
So here's the other thing about it. The Sotol, it's not like tequila. It has a certain factor that you get like from tequila, but it also, depending on the bottle, they're very different from bottle to bottle. they're wine-like, or at least I thought some of them were wine-like. Very dry, very kind of. Well, again, I go back to wine. They taste. I don't know how to explain it. They have a weird kind of dry character. It's kind of like a fuzzy coat your tongue character.
Yeah.
But they have all these high notes. There's a little bit of sweetness like a tequila. But then when they barrel age one, like this Desert Dorso Texas one is, it adds a whole other level to it that just, man, I don't know if I've ever had anything I like as much as this. I can totally see just killing a bottle like this. And the bottles are cool.
So I'll be the weird duck in the room. I think that there's a potential that I don't even like Sotol.
Yeah.
Like right. I can see a universe where like I actually hate this stuff, but
it is different.
It is so interesting and so unique, and the flavor profiles. It reminds me, the closest thing I can put it towards recently that I've had is the Herradura tequila.
You talk about that
is so, it's like sweet and sour and floral, but citrusy, but earthy, and it changes so much in your palate when you're taking a sip of it. There's so much going on that it's like, I don't even know if I like this, and I don't know if I'll ever know. But I don't hate it, and my mind is just like sent in 1,000 different directions, and that's what's so interesting about it.
I get where you'd be coming from with, because it doesn't have those real punchy, big, spicy flavors like you like in a bourbon.
Yeah.
But that being said, just saying you're the weird duck makes you the weird duck. Right. Okay. Anyhow, this is we're doing the backburn. I believe that one's coming up next week, I want to say.
Yes.
And you guys should be looking for that one. And if you haven't had a chance to go back and look at our other Sotol episodes, we did the Quixote, what was the first one?
Pour Sempre.
Yeah, Pour Sempre. And then we did 2 Desert Doors, the standard, and then this one here that was barrel aged.
The barrel aged, in my opinion, is more approachable.
The barrel aged is the barrel aged. Hands down, we all agree it's absolutely the best. It's phenomenal.
This was my favorite until the backburn, and something about that backburn.
Backburn was really good.
It's really good.
Just
yeah.
I was like,
I'd like to have a barrel aged backburn, because this is kind of like a reposado. It's
the story with their backburn is basically they did a controlled burn of the area. After they burnt the Sotol plants down, then they went and harvested them, and then created a Sotol out of the Sotol plant.
Yeah.
You know, why don't they call tequila agave?
Well, the Sotol plant's like Dastylerian.
Yes, there's
another name.
Word. There's another name that we don't want to pronounce.
Okay.
So this is the crazy thing about Sotol, and I think this is one of the reasons I was so drawn to it in the first place. I don't know why you're drawn to it, other than it tastes good.
I read about it years ago, and then a YouTube video with Bon Appetit and Brad Leone came up, where they were harvesting it and making it. He went through the process. I'm like, I gotta have that.
So I'm glad you got.
I mean, one plant. Let's give.
I know what you're going to say about this comment. So you say your part, then I'm going to say my part.
Well, let's give it the benefit of the doubt. Let's say that it is 15 years for a plant, not 30. 15 years is still a long time.
Yeah.
30 is a really long time.
Yeah, I've seen 10, 15, 30
to get
different articles.
One bottle for one plant is insane. And you would think that this stuff would be $80, $90 a bottle at least.
And it probably could be and should be if everyone found out about it.
If everyone knew what was going on with Sotol, no one knows what it is.
Right now, you could still get it for $40 to $60.
What was this barrel-aged 100 proof bottle?
$50.
I mean,
$45, $50.
I mean, like I said, I don't want to do what we did with Evan Williams
single
and
barrel
suddenly not be able to get it anymore.
Yeah.
But guys, go get you a bottle.
We told a bunch of people about Evan Williams single barrel at $35 a bottle. This is the best bourbon you'll find for the money, and you can't buy it anymore.
We're not taking total credit for that. But we're kind of feeling bad for whatever part we did do it. We feel bad now because we're not able to get it.
You should buy a case of this stuff.
So the Desert Door barrel aged for the $50 price tag. I mean, it's probably not the best representation of Sotol overall because you're getting something that's barrel aged a little bit different. but my God, it is so delicious.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
So if you can afford to get one and another, get a regular Sotol that hasn't been aged and get this Desert Door. If you can only get one, go ahead and get Desert Door unless you're just really curious what a naked Sotol tastes like, and then go get like Pour Sempre or something.
Yeah,
it's going to taste like wine.
I've got another new bottle of Coyote at the house too.
Yeah.
Same one?
Same one. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm waiting on their Reposado. They've got Reposados and Anejos and stuff classified just like tequila.
I think you like the Coyote. I like the Pour Sempre, I believe.
I think that's I think that from my recollection, that's what happened.
And Patrick, I mean, come on, man. When's the last time I've been to your house? What did you have to lock up? I only say that because I just left there last night. But,
how much stuff did you go through?
Oh, everything that was in that cabinet. Hey, and I took 4 bottles and brought them home.
Took it one, brought 4.
So we plug Patrick every week because Patrick's a good bud. He runs a really great football podcast and another new political podcast
that he's going to put the comments that I can't remember the name of.
I can't remember the name, but I'm excited to listen to it. It would probably make me really angry. Maybe.
Probably.
But
probably not. Actually, they're not that bad.
I love Patrick. So, but the one thing I wanted to say, and we didn't bring it in here, but Patrick sent us a bottle of Duke, and from what I understand, Patrick's
outside the narrative. Thank you, Patrick. I did all I could think was the outside part, and I couldn't think of the rest of it. Outside the narrative. You guys look this up on YouTube and start watching it if you can.
So, from what I understand, the Duke bottle is now Patrick's going to have a standard bottle on our taste bud show.
I don't know if he's giving us the same one or not, but
it's going to be Patrick's choice.
Yeah, it's the up the gut. Well, I don't know, Patrick. Do you want it known as your bottle or up the guts bottle?
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, he committed to making sure we had a bottle that represented him in the studio all the time, and he started with his favorite, or at least second favorite, but his daily drinker,
the Duke.
Yeah. Which, to be fair, he also sent me home with the remainders of a bottle of his favorite, and I understand why it's his favorite, and it's the George Remus Reserve. And man, that stuff is freaking phenomenal, but there's only about that much left, enough for these 3 people to have a drink of it. And if we don't pour Jared pours, there might be enough for Colby. I'm going to try to make sure there's enough for Colby, but Colby, I'm not going to guarantee you if you ain't here the night we shoot that you're going to get any, because that shit is good.
Yeah. You smelled it. The nose was nice.
The nose was nice.
Anyway, yes. I just wanted to throw that out there. So,
to be fair, he also sent me home with a bottle of chocolate vodka. So I'm going to go.
Chocolate vodka?
All right, he said that's an up the gut sponsorship, so we may have to put a label up there for him.
We need to have like a little name tag on the shelf on the bar.
I will call it Gut Rot. Rot gut. I guess it's rot gut, ain't it?
Yeah. No, either way.
Up the rot gut.
Up the rot gut.
Well, I wouldn't want to do that to him.
I don't trust
Colby
you.
says he'll pour.
I don't trust
Colby, you don't pour no better than Jared.
That's right.
Man, that bottle of Ocho, wherever it's back over there, we're going to talk about in a little bit. Colby cracked that thing back here on the show one night and was like, "Here, try this," as we're signing off
in a little bit,
and tried to kill us. So
Jared's ready. So this bottle of Tequila Ocho, this is coming up on the show. Oh, we got more?
I want to go to these beforehand because I want to end with that one.
Okay.
If that's cool.
This is a nice one to end with. All right. Forget what I said.
All right.
We're not sure what episode's coming tomorrow. I have no idea.
All right. So Phantom 5 Distilling.
Forgot you had those.
We're doing some house chores tonight. So Phantom 5 Distilling. Actually, Lyle, can you get one of them in front of the? I don't think I have any of their. Well, I might have one of their banners still left, but I just uploaded it. Phantom 5 Distilling. They're also out of Missouri. We've been very fortunate in that some of the local distillers that can get to us have, and they've reached out to us and asked us to do and promote. And
if we like it, like they don't want us to promote if we hate it.
Is it Mike Hammer or Hammerly? I think it's Hammerly, right? I believe it's Mike Hammerly. Yeah. If I got your name wrong, I'm sorry, but I believe it's Mike Hammerly. Reached out to us, and he come down here and actually showed us the studio and sat down with us and basically brought 12 bottles
for quite a while.
Oh yeah, well, we had to. There was like honestly, 12 bottles,
and he was pretty serious. He was like, here's all of our stuff. if you don't like it, tell me why you don't like it.
Yeah, no, he didn't say give me a good review. He said just be honest.
Just be honest. And the thing about it is,
he just asked us not to shit on it, and if we did shit on it, tell us why we was going to shit on it. That was pretty much him verbatim. I mean, he didn't use shit, but that's our phrasing. But he said, if you don't like this, as Saul said, tell me why you don't like it. Say why you don't like it, so that we're good. Hey, man.
So the thing about this is that like we struggled with for quite a while of like how to use this because
when you're skipping ahead.
Oh, okay.
Let's talk about him bringing it down here first. We're talking about before we talk about the problems we had.
All right, I'm getting there.
First thing,
I'm excited.
He sat down with us. I said there was 12 bottles. I think there was either 11 bottles or 13 bottles.
13, I think. There's quite a few flavors.
Anyhow, so they had X 13. Amount of summer flavors, X amount of winter flavors, plus a vodka. Or no, not a vodka. Yeah, they had a vodka, right?
Yeah.
I think there's a vodka. Okay. So here's the thing. They push this as a mixer drink. It's a 15%, various flavors as a mixer. They push it towards trying to find ways to, we don't try to hide those sounds here.
I'll try to time it better.
Okay. It should kick me in the legs. Hey. So he brought them all in. We got to try every single thing. And he's like, pick a few of them. I'm going to leave them here. I want you guys to try them. And we was like, well, what do you suggest? He goes, well, if you just want to take these are kind of our winter flavors. Do those, and then we'll bring you back the summer flavors, and you can do another one. We're like, all right, cool. So that's what we did. We picked up I think it was 5 bottles, right? And it was peach, cranberry, oatmeal cookie. I'm drawing a blank on the rest of them up there.
Butterscotch.
Butterscotch was one of them, and apple cinnamon. There you go. And here's the impressive thing about them. Every single one of those drinks tastes absolutely, unequivocally, exactly like the label says. When it says peach, it means a freaking peach. It doesn't mean like a peach flavor or some weird thing that smells kind of like it means when you open it up, you're like, oh my God, that's peaches. When you pour it in your drink, you're like, that's like some unpureed peach and put it in my glass. It's amazing. So they're really, really good. Now, here's the part where we had an issue. We don't drink mixed drinks like that most of the time, nor are we going to sit around very often drinking these straight. We have drank them straight some, but it's not really our go-to thing. I mean, for obvious reasons. It's 15%. It's not a high ABV. And it's just, almost fruit juice.
But the flavors are in the noses on it are just insane.
The butterscotch is like a drive-in dipped cone.
I hate butterscotch, and that one's such a real butterscotch. I hate it even more.
The butterscotch is coming. I'm trying to drink this beer as quick as I can because I may have requested some butterscotch.
Yeah, so the peach I think is freaking phenomenal, but I have since then found a
beautiful. Thank you, Rick.
Probably did them backwards. I have since then found a opportunity to be able to use them with the cranberry, and I found a lot of uses for that. Anyhow, they highly push putting them in like vodka, which is fine. That's exactly what you should do with it. The problem with it is that's boring, and why would we do that? So we started trying to find other uses. We also tried to figure out how in the world to present a video on this, and our original idea was take this to some parties and some of our friends' places and have everybody sample them and then get like excerpts of their thoughts on it, and that's how he's going to do the video. Problem was, we had the party, we set everything up, we got drunk, and Lyle and Jared and I stayed in the damn garage all night drinking whiskey,
cooking bacon.
And cooking bacon. That's not a metaphor for meth. And we sat out there and drank, we didn't get any video shot, so that didn't work out. So since then, we've been trying to get other people come on and talk to us about stuff, and we still really haven't never got enough video to do it right. It's a long story. Sorry.
Yeah.
What it finally boiled down to is we just had to start. We just did a video of making drinks, and we played with the idea of the drinks a little bit, and we came up with a few different ideas, which we videoed and which will be out. The one that we're going to do tonight is the one one of the ones I love. One of the two.
I'm doing something totally different.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
But what I wanted to say was, do you have Kahlua in your bar?
Yes.
I would have if I had a bar at my house right now that was more than just a shelf to put some stuff on.
That's fair.
But it's not high on my list. I will tell you that.
But it's a bar essential ish, right? Like,
yeah, I mean, I thought at one point I needed Kahlua all the time because I was into White Russians, and after I stopped drinking White Russians, I kind of never used it.
Yes. But then, so if you have Frangelico, if you like hazelnut, basically any like Bailey's, any like all of those like flavored liqueurs, right? Are like 15%, 20%. They're right in the same category. The thing with Phantom 5 is that, like, by God, like the smell is so good.
Spot on.
Like, it frustrates me that that it's 15%, because if this stuff was 40% ABV, if it was 80 proof, and it even smelled remotely close to this, I'd be gone. I'd probably be dead. I'd probably be in a ditch somewhere.
What are you going to do with this one? I'll do yours, and then I'll do mine.
I'm going to do so. There, I will say the favorite thing that we've done with this so far is a good Blanco tequila in the spiced apple orchard.
Okay, that was
Phantom
freaking
5.
That was freaking delicious.
Good.
That was like the best
it was
apple
a surprise.
cider you've ever had in your life.
It was a surprise because, right? Because Chris was like, "I think we'll try this," and I was like, "Are you sure you want to use that tequila with this?"
I use number one Blanco.
We're mixing number one Blanco, which is a good
number one. Don't need
Blanco.
to mix anything with it, but we did,
and it was damn delicious.
It was damn.
But no, I'm going to go back to the standard. This is my favorite fall drink. It's spring. It's winter coming into spring. Not quite the right time of year, but when the leaves are falling, I love a good butter beer.
Oh yeah.
And if you hate butterscotch, leave right now. This is not your thing. But if you like butterscotch,
I hate butterscotch. I actually didn't hate what he's going to do.
This is like a Harry Potter dream right here. It's butterbeer. I'm going to do it in front of the camera real quick. So,
all right, go for it.
It's the butter.
I'll do the play-by-play.
Butterscotch Phantom.
All right, we have Butterscotch Phantom 5 and a nice Taste Buds Pilsner glass, which you can get at the $25 level at Patreon. Let me put Patreon up there. So you're going to make this to suit. Apparently that much suits Lyle.
Now, here's the other kicker with this. You can't use a good beer.
Don't use a good beer.
You have to use good quality.
Use the shittiest beer you can find. We chose Miller High Life.
Yeah, I mean, it's
champagne.
You need a garage beer.
You need a garage. It would probably work with Bud Light, Budweiser, but anything that don't have a high flavor density, you should be fine.
Here's how simple this is. Pour Butterscotch Phantom 5 in a glass.
Yeah, and I would do the Phantom 5 on the bottom. That way your beer fizzes and mixes itself, and you don't have to get no damn utensils.
These
there you
go. These are all apple brandy. These are all flavored apple brandy, or are they like different?
No, they're all different. I think
because these two are apple brandy.
So they
flavored.
I don't know. He said they used real fruit in all of them. So
yes, I want to know if he's got just straight apple brandy. I'd like to try that.
They do, from what I understand. They also have, I believe,
what town are they from?
Warrensburg.
Yeah, Warrensburg.
Yeah, this is Missouri, as we said.
I think they also have like a high ABV, like moonshine level.
I remember seeing it, but I forgot.
All right.
I drank.
So what I'm going to do is going to be almost exactly the same thing Lyle's going to do, except Jared, are you doing one or not?
No, I get the thing.
Okay. So here's the thing. The last time I did, I used the peach and I used the Miller Lite, and I'll be damned, even though Miller Lite says a champagne of beers, the peach makes Miller Lite taste like a damn champagne. It was crazy how good it is. So this time around, I was going to put, what's you doing?
Cran Raz and the guava.
Oh, well, okay. That's what I'll go back to peach then. I'm curious what his tastes like, though. I was going to put the cranberry in it, but I'm going to go ahead and put the peach.
That's where it's at.
And yeah, I'm gonna put plenty in there because the peach really makes it taste like something. So I'm about like yay deep on that thing.
The stuff is just
same deal. Just put it in there. Now, I am positive they never ever intended their drinks to be drank like this.
But oh my god, so
But, oh my god, this is he flat out said, he said, we're aiming this at more of a feminine type client because it takes the harshness out of it. It's so fruity and so nice.
And
so he's like, cool.
And it's super sweet, and you can take shots of it all night long.
We
and
figured
not
out how
get
to payment
plastered.
towards the rest of us. It is really damn good.
I did too much.
Yeah.
Try that.
I might have went a little smidge big on mine. But it's not bad.
I went
Here's
hard.
the thing. The peach on this is so damned good. It don't matter the peach. It's still good.
Yeah, I went hard on that. It's soft.
I don't hate it. Oh man.
Yeah, it's good, but I can't drink 3 of these.
Little
My
intense,
my
but
head
yeah.
will
Let
feel
me
it.
have a sip of your peach. I'm
right.
excited about that. The peach.
I could have
is
used
like
just about
so-
that much less peach in it. But
We're not worried about the Rona
Hey,
around
hey.
here. We've already coughed and laughed. And yelled.
here's the thing with this.
We're in a pod.
You kind of got to find a nice
Do
little
this.
intermediate area on doing what I did. And if you do it just right, it tastes like champagne.
Mhm.
It's
Mhm.
unreal how
Yeah.
close it becomes to that. So, okay. Now, that's Phantom 5 Distilling out of
Warrensburg.
Warrensburg, Missouri.
These guys are going to be standards on our shelf for
Yeah.
mixing. Anytime you want a flavor
Yeah.
in your drink, whether it's a cocktail or a beer, you just want to like what would this cocktail taste like with a little oatmeal cookie flavor, or oatmeal cookie like
Yeah,
Hint.
the
Like-
oatmeal cookie old fashioned.
these.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fantastic.
So
These guys are they're just killer. Phantom
Yeah.
5 out of Warrensburg.
yeah, okay, and we are going to see them again. They promised us a selection of their summer flavors as well. We have took forever to get the review up, which we apologize for, but we want to do it right, and we couldn't figure it out how to do it until now. I think we got something we like. So
Alvy has a very pertinent question. So
Yeah, that's why.
I am assuming that these are fairly.
he said they was all real fruit derivatives, and they started out as a winery. So I'm going to tell you, without knowing for a fact, that these are high sugar drinks. They're
Yeah.
probably on the level of mead without having the alcohol content.
But if you are not drinking them straight, if you're using them as mixing agents, you're not going to get that same sweet sugar hangover the next day, right? I mean, that's the king. That's the thing. Like when you're cutting it, he's just not.
It's going to fucking hurt.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt.
I'm going to tell you
I
right
could-
now.
If
Drink a
drink
glass of
6
water with
these,
every
yeah.
one of these,
Yeah.
you'll be fine, or it's going to hurt.
No, if you take a bottle of this and you're like, I'm just going to drink this whole bottle. Like,
Oh my God, you're gonna
That's
go,
gonna hurt
You're
as
gonna
well.
you're gonna be terrible. Even at 15%, that's all. That's a bad damn day. I'm gonna tell you right now. Look, it goes with anything. It doesn't matter what you're drinking, guys. If you get stupid with it, it's gonna hurt. So be sensible.
Man, it's
Yeah,
got
We
to know
drink
its
a lot.
limitations.
I'm telling you right now, do it right or don't do it.
just
So-
mix it. I mean, it's just a flavor enhancer for any any cocktail you want. You want to swing it in this direction. I mean,
I would love to throw the cookies in an actual batch of cookies.
Oh shit.
well, here's the chef of mine.
Man, we're talking. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The only Snapchats I get from Jared is look how good my meat looks. Every like 2 or 3 times a day, actually. I mean, to be honest, it's
From this
quite-
angle,
quite there. All right, let me see. I'm looking for. I don't think we've ever made a banner for these guys, have we?
For who? Phantom?
Phantom.
No, Phantom's been sitting on our shelf for a while, and we've
okay.
nipped at it. We really have struggled trying to find the right place for us because we're not
I don't
shot
have
takers. We don't take shots generally.
yeah.
No, not well. I mean, we're getting ready.
Last
We're
shot
getting
I
ready
did.
to,
yeah.
I'm getting ready to start doing that, which thanks to you all fuckers.
The wicked,
Whatever.
that wicked
Um,
pickle thing I had to do.
Yeah, we're gonna put some shots up.
But no, they're just. I think we have finally found our place for these bottles.
Yeah, I would keep them on shelf. So
Yeah.
if you guys have been paying attention to any of the videos we put up lately, and probably the ones coming up, you're going to see that they're on the top right-hand side of the screen. Top left-hand side of the screen because they're over my right shoulder. And we've had them there for a while. We're finally getting ready to pull them down and move them over since we finally actually did the review. Man, we appreciate those guys. They
Awesome.
they didn't have
Awesome.
to leave the amount of liquor they did with us. We're glad they did because they was actually good.
It is good.
And which was nice to find that many good things close to us.
Yes.
So
Absolutely. Chris,
Okay.
we have one more article to go through.
one more article. Yeah, I would like to do that article. We're running about an hour in, so let's do our article and then let's come back to that one. That way I have a chance to drink this.
I did send you a link to the Sotol dude was drinking in his video.
Oh. Was drinking what?
I gotta read it again.
Hang
Let's
on.
come back to that one. I want to drink. Oh, that was good.
Blow on it like a
Well, I was going to
Tennessee
go.
moonshiner.
I was going to go to our tequila article.
Or did you think that kind of blow?
What is that?
Oh, this one might just be
Oh, I'm
So-
sorry. Forgot you was married.
this.
Married with a newborn and a 4-year-old. What the hell are you talking about?
I didn't even hear what just happened, but
That's all right.
Um,
You're married too. You don't get to know.
that's fair. No, I wanted to go through this article about 10, I think it was 10 tequilas.
Well, boys, I guess we're done with that one. Yeah.
God damn, we are. I got the shaft on this. I did a wow pour here.
yeah.
All right. Well, there was no point in leaving that much in the bottom of it.
It's fair.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's get
where's
to this list and then we'll
this tequila.
see how it goes. I got a very
What's
quick
this?
peek at this list, and I
Oh,
think
yeah,
it's
yeah.
actually a good list.
So
Colby sent us this one, thankfully, and this was been a really
yeah. So
decent.
let's just right off the bat. What do you see, Chris?
I get
The
tired
most
of seeing
handsome
the
man
rock
in the
everywhere.
world.
That's what I'm.
I just heard a bunch of like
the most-
compliments.
the most handsome man in the world. That's what I see.
Why?
I'm getting really tired of seeing him everywhere.
You know, I like The Rock.
I
The
like
Rock.
him, but he needs to
Well,
break.
take that poster down off the ceiling of your bedroom.
Here's what I'm concerned with. I'm concerned with The Rock that like at this point I think there's more dudes that are into him than
Mhm.
gals in terms
I
of like
highly doubt that.
like they're just like they're like, oh man, I wish I could be like The Rock.
Well, okay, that's fair,
I
Man,
wish I could
his-
be like him.
dude. That dude puts in some work.
He does.
He seems like
You want his look, you don't want his day.
well,
I'll
and he
tell you that.
he seems like
I'd
just
rather
a-
have that haircut than that Jerry curl thing he was rocking for a while.
Ain't that fucking true? Ain't that true? And going half bald trying it. I'm like, dude, cut the shit off.
I'm thinning.
What are you
I mean,
doing?
if y'all are looking for some sponsors, try to get Keeps on because I need a discount.
Oh, here, let's yeah. Shall we both do this because I'm in the same boat. I'm in the same boat.
I don't
Oh,
guess
man.
you want me competing in this.
You can't get out of here with your. Well, yeah, this doesn't do it justice.
Yeah.
When I get out of the shower and I'm like, what the?
Chris tomorrow could grow like a lion's mane.
I know.
if he wanted
It's
to.
ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. It's insane. It's stupid.
I'm just glad my kids have their mom's hair. That's. I mean, their hairline stops at their eyebrows, but that's a whole nother thing.
Hey, Alvy, thanks, man. Yes, we hit 600. That was a big goal for us, and man,
Yeah, we hit
We're
600, and then Patrick's wife unsubscribed, and we went to 599.
Why would she do such a thing?
I don't think she actually did, but she was teasing us because we lost a sub. So here's the deal: every once in a while, we get subs that I assume is just false accounts, and they post random links to. I'm sure your imagination can take you there, and I try to report them and get rid of them. And usually, right after I do that, about 10 days later, we lose a sub. So I assume their account probably got blocked because it's just BS stuff. So that's probably what happened. And yeah, and hey, no, you know what? She come by and said I unsubbed from you guys. So I don't know. I mean, she might have actually unsubbed from us. Yeah, no, that's probably more likely.
All right.
Anyhow, but we're like it's 6:04 or something this morning. So yeah, that's amazing. We're tickled to death that we
And-
made it there.
and thanks to our Patreon members, which we're going to run a poll. Right, we're
The
gonna.
poll's up.
Is it up already?
Oh, fuck me. Yes, guys, the poll's been up for about 3 or 4 days. If you get a chance, go over to Patreon. If you're a Patreon member, and I think most of you guys are, please go up there. There's 2 polls up there. One of them asking you how we're going to spend the money, and the other one asking you when we're going to spend the money. And basically, we want to know how long to keep it for, whether we're going to buy a $30 bottle or a few $30 bottles, or if you want us to keep up there and then go save it for $100 bottle or $1,000 bottle or whatever we're going to do. We want to know what you guys want to spend us on. And the other way is what we're going to spend it on, which is, are we doing tequila, to bourbon, or a bottle of wine? You tell us, and that's what we're going to do. Actually, I believe one of the categories is tequila / Sotol. And once we break it down to that level, we'll start getting a few feelers out there and what everybody thinks. It probably won't be a poll, but it'll at least be a Facebook thing. So anyhow, yeah, that poll is up, has been for a few days. 3 or 4 days, because Lyle's on top of things.
Yeah, I'm here. I do some things.
A day late, yes. Yes, absolutely. If you guys got the teaser for tomorrow's trailer sometime tonight.
I was busy. I got shit to do.
Did you actually get it up?
I did.
Okay. Well, I'll quit talking crap then. He actually got it up.
Like 10:14 this morning.
Oh, that's good enough. I'll quit talking crap then. I thought you didn't actually get it up.
No. I was.
That's on me because I didn't look. I was actually working today. So.
All right, let's go through this tequila list.
Please, let's do it.
All right,
let's go through Chris's purse.
All right, 17 best tequilas for a fun-filled fiesta.
That'd be a hell of a fiesta.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I see The Rock. I see Casamigos. I assume that those are both going to be on the list.
I'm assuming too.
Okay. And the first one, Herradura. Yeah. All right, first one, Teremana. But Teremana, they just say Teremana tequila.
Small batch tequila.
Okay. I think it's interesting that they didn't specify Blanco versus Reposado.
So you should buy whatever you see.
I know you glanced at the list. I seen it over my shoulder. Do you know if Reposado's on down here?
No. This is it.
So is the list based on a price at all?
I don't think so. I think this is just across the board. But that's such a weird thing to do.
Here's the thing. Teremana tequila.
Yeah.
The Blanco and the Reposado is very close in price, if not the same price in a lot of cases. They're about $35 for a big bottle. Get the Reposado.
Yes,
I agree. Just get the Reposado.
Especially if you're one of those people who have I don't really like tequila. I'll take shots occasionally. If you're a shot taker of tequila, go get yourself a Reposado. Maybe an Añejo if you like whiskey. That's where I'm at. The older they get, the sweeter they get, and then at some point they turn scotchy.
Yeah,
yeah, absolutely. 100%. It's that amount of wood that goes into them.
But okay, so they just say all of Teremana, which I haven't had their Blanco, and frankly,
we've had their Blanco.
Have we?
Oh yeah, we had it.
Yeah, I think
Tyler brought it down.
Oh yeah. I think the Reposado is much better. Yeah,
I don't know if we reviewed the Teremana, but the Blanco, but we definitely had it.
Why wouldn't it be on this?
Why does everyone think this is the best tequila out there?
Marketing.
It's fine. Yeah, you said it. It's fine. If you want to mix, Patron Silver makes a good margarita, of which, by the way, today's Happy Margarita Day.
Yeah.
Which we didn't realize till we got ready to go on. But
if it says drop the Patron or Cabo Wabo, so I'll
show you my margarita.
I haven't seen Cabo Wabo in a long time.
I'm going to show you my margarita recipe here in just a little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah, Taste Buds margarita recipe.
Okay.
All right. Patron Silver is fine. Hey, Colby Davidson, tell us about that one, will you, bud?
I love that. I was just like, and if it's Patron or Cabo Wabo, just turn it into a margarita. Third on the list.
That's all you can do with Cabo. I think it's terrible.
It's fine. It's
not fine. It's no better than any other low end tequila that you can buy for at least $10 bottle, less than that.
Oh, yeah. That's true. That's true.
And it's not good.
I just take
Cuervo. It's kind of crap for smooth as well.
I would take Cuervo over that. Not in the mixto, but I'd take the Cuervo Tradicional over that.
Oh hell yeah, Tradicional. But honestly, even as a mixto, I mean, at least you could buy 3 bottles of Cuervo for that.
That's fair. Yeah.
So
he lost sound.
Oh no.
Lost sound. Since he gave that shit to Tyler.
Wait, where did Wing lose sound?
Rick's saying he has no sound.
Yeah.
Oh.
Guys, can you hear us out there?
Let us know if you can hear us.
Patron for shooting. I'm of the age I want to sip my liquors.
I can hear Rick. Yeah.
Huh.
Is anybody else having trouble hearing us or getting told that it's bad? Okay, Up the Gut says we have sound.
Okay.
So, all right, Colby says we have sound. We're going to keep going.
All right. Let's roll through this.
Patron for shooting. I'm of the age I want to sip my liquors. I absolutely agree.
What's that?
So,
Yeah.
no, I absolutely agree. I don't mind shooting if it's tequila. Tequila is one of the only things I like to shoot, and I do enjoy it occasionally. I think it's fun, but it's the only thing that I think that is fun to shoot. And I would shoot Cabo. I'd shoot anything when it comes to tequila.
Casamigos is something we have not done on the show except for their mezcal.
The mezcal.
I had the Reposado, but I used it in a chili.
Did you take a sip of it?
Yeah.
And
I took a sip of it. I had the 375 milliliter.
Yeah.
It was all right. It's good.
Okay, I've actually heard people say good things about
it. It was good.
I've heard.
I've also heard people shit on it.
Yeah,
but I think they're just shitting on Clooney, not because it's bad tequila.
Fuck him anyway. But yeah, I took
that's fair. I mean, that's fair. But
I took a sip of it. I'm like, I don't know if I should use this in the tequila, but I've already planned on it.
My thought process with Casamigos is that it's a fairly big brand, right? And that it's a good entry point. It's like the mezcal. I think that the Casamigos mezcal is not a traditional mezcal.
Clooney didn't have anything to do with it anymore, does he?
No, he sold it.
He had very little to do to begin with. It was just all marketing. It's not like he went out there and picked the shit.
But I think the Casamigos mezcal, and I assume their tequila is
that axe they go out there and chop with a machete looking thing.
A machete?
I don't know. Anyhow, can you imagine Clooney out there? He's hacking with it. Yeah, no, it didn't happen.
You guys not breaking.
No, he was just there to help make sure people noticed it. But I think it's fine. I really enjoyed their mezcal. I've heard good things from most people about their tequila. I actually genuinely want to try the rest of their tequila.
I just think it's probably an approachable high-end tequila of like, oh, hey, did you know this was out there? And then there's a lot better stuff. But I think it's above a cut above the rest. Okay. Hey, looky there.
Hey, that right there is about a $18 to $22 bottle of tequila that you can buy off the shelf.
It's dang good.
And it's damn good.
Yeah.
Damn good.
Yeah.
Get it if you can get it.
It's damn good.
Damn good. Okay.
Screw cap.
Yeah, but it's worthwhile.
There's the gold standard.
Okay, here's the deal about this gold standard.
Yes.
We have pulled this horse for a while. Now, I'm all in. It is fantastic. Problem is, it went from $125 to about $180.
It's $180 right now.
Last time was up at
not worth it.
Wine Center.
You know what's a better deal? Tomorrow's episode.
It's true.
Tequila
That's true.
Ocho.
Now, here's the thing. I suspect tequila prices are going to stay up for a little bit because all of a sudden during COVID, everybody decided to start drinking tequila.
Yeah.
There's been a few articles about it. They're
Everybody's
running out of it. That's true. Everybody's drinking everything. They're kind of running out of agave plants. That's going to subside. The prices are going to come back down. That bottle's going to get back down to anywhere from $100 to $140. When it does, buy it. It's a great drink.
And what an
controversial
awesome
drink, but a great drink.
What an awesome introduction to high-end tequila.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean, if you don't,
hands down,
if you think you don't like tequila, this is the bottle to get.
Yeah,
and then from that point,
if you hate
can
tequila, try this one.
Yeah. All right, let's move down this list. Avion. Oh yeah,
loved that.
Love
that. Now we didn't get that bottle.
We had the Reposado.
We had the Reposado,
which was fantastic.
Absolutely fantastic. I'd like to try that Añejo. I assume it's going to be I'd like to try the Blanco. I'll bet you it's just as good.
Avion was fan-damn-tastic.
Very, very good. And we have an episode on that on the Reposado. Go back and check it out. It's like a year old. It's got a lot of views though. So
Avion 44, yeah. I've never heard of this.
I don't know
this needs to be one on the
hey,
show.
tequila
I don't know how
guy.
to pronounce this.
Tequila guy Colby. I think it's Lalo or Lalo. Lalo. I would try Lalo. Hello.
Oh,
Colby, you ever had this?
look at this.
There's no
Look at
enunciation.
this.
Oh, the mic.
Look at this.
Don Julio.
Don Julio's grandson?
Colby, you know anything about this one?
We may have to check that one out.
I kind of want that just for one.
Hey.
Hey, now that's something we've done recently that we have not released an episode on.
It's coming up though. We just
So,
bought a bottle.
The most requested tequila we have had since we started doing tequila
is Fortaleza,
was the Fortaleza.
and we got the Añejo.
We did.
It's about a $99
Because-
bottle.
Why not? And we only had like the two choices. I think Añejo and Reposado. I don't even think they had the Blanco there.
They damn sure didn't have the still strength.
They did not, which was we told was very popular.
Yeah.
And we will try to get it. I mean, spoiler. I thought it was good. I thought it was real good.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Is it the best thing I ever had? I'm not sure about that yet, but it was very, very good.
Haven't had Danos.
Never heard of that.
I'm probably not.
But it's got the same graphic as Casamigos.
Yeah.
You think
we'll
Danny
have to-
DeVito got a hold of Clooney and they did a thing? Cuervo Blue Agave. Cuervo Special.
No.
I've not had that, I guess. So,
No.
I think I've had that.
No.
I mean,
No.
you can't say we've had some good Cuervo.
No, I know, but why would you buy this when you can buy the Tradicional?
What's the price on it?
Let's see.
Roll down.
Doesn't say.
Right here, US.
Click
Okay.
it.
Ready?
Click it.
All right. This won't show up.
Wait. How much do you think it is?
I think it's I think it's $20.
I think it's 26.
29.
You can buy
29.
okay, 29
All right.
bucks for $29 for this. You can buy the
How old is that
Reposado.
one?
It's a mixto, isn't it?
No, is it really? Go back up and look at the label. Or we may have to come back and Google it. Then.
Made with
No, it
blue
says
agave.
Reposado tequila, so it's not a mixto, or they couldn't say that.
Okay, all right. Maybe.
So that's at least 3 to 11-month-old tequila. I want to try it.
The Tradicional, I think, is the best buy for the money. That stuff is like it's like $19 at Walmart.
I don't disagree. I don't
it's just-
disagree.
I mean,
It's freaking delicious.
and this is the same price for the Blanco or the Reposado. So
Yeah,
just
no,
pick your
I
poison.
agree. I think it's great, and I really like the Reposado.
Cuervo makes some great stuff.
I like
They can't
Milagro.
Okay, here's the thing. I think I may have said this on one of the last episodes.
I need a bottle of that.
So I went on a float trip. I thought Patron was the shit. I thought that was the be all end all of tequila for the longest time. I went on a float trip with my boss, some of his friends, which we're good friends and stuff. So we spent 5 days floating down the river, and we got down there about day 2, and everybody pulls out flasks, and somebody grabs bourbon, this and that, some Knob Creek and this and that. And so I passed around tequila. I'm like, I like tequila, and I drank this. And I'm like, that is good fucking tequila. So, float trip ends. Week or so later goes by. I'm like, I want some of that tequila. What the heck was that? They know they told me at the time. I couldn't remember what it was before I got into drinking very much.
5 days on the river. I forget where I am.
Yeah, well, I mean, now I would, but at the time, I was being, me. So, anyways, I called him. I was like, hey, can you find out what that is? So he come back and he's like, oh, that was Milagro. So from that point on, Milagro was my standard tequila. That was the Blanco that I put in there. I still love it. I think it's great. That being said, I've never had the Reposado, the Añejo, or the Extra Añejo.
Yeah.
I had a chance to get the Añejo and just timing didn't work out. So I don't know. But I want it. I suspect Milagro is probably a very good tequila to try. And it's not terribly expensive.
Yeah, I've had Silver and Blanco.
Yeah.
For my 21st birthday, I got a $75 bottle of Blanco.
Oh,
a
you
gift.
told me about this bottle.
I've got the bottle at the house. It's a beautiful bottle. It's got a blown agave in the bottom of the glass.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
that is
bottles I've seen recently don't have this thing.
right.
How was
It's
it?
super cool.
It was delicious.
Yeah. All
It
right.
was
All
super
right.
cool. So,
Next on the list, number 13. Hornitos.
I know I've had this.
Yeah.
I can't remember anything about it.
Every Chili's I've been to.
Yeah, I was gonna say but here's the deal. When I say I know I've had this, I know it was given to me in a shot.
This is all you need to hear.
Milagro's.
I mean, here's the thing. Like you can get fairly toasty.
Look, I'm not gonna make fun of anybody about your budget. Whatever you
Mhm.
work, good on you. I'm glad you got a job. I'm glad you're holding your own. However,
there are things that
Milagro is not very expensive.
Yeah.
Milagro in general is only about $25 for a bottle of silver.
Mm-hmm.
If
Is
it
it
means you
that-
got to wait a week to get it,
Is it
Wait
that
till we
much?
can get it.
25 for
I
silver?
think so.
I thought
think
it was
it's about
cheaper
that.
than in my mind. Like Milagro was about like 18 to 20.
Well, I would say silver maybe Blanco. Sorry.
Okay.
So it's not.
Blanco,
If you got to
I know.
wait an extra week to get it, wait an extra week to get it. Like I say, I'm not going to knock you for it. If you got to wait to do it, do it. I don't think Hornitos is that good.
No,
It's a shooting tequila.
yeah. Oh well, literally.
Shot worth taking.
Yeah.
If that's what you're rating your tequila
Or a
on, then-
mixer. I'd mix that in a heartbeat. That's fine.
Yeah, but I've told you my go-to mixer over and over and over again. Hey, we
Espolón.
got one of them down here, right?
No, we got the Anejo.
We got the Anejo.
Yeah.
Not the first bottle that. Oh, here, zoom us in on Jared for a second.
Oh.
Boom, boom, boom. There we go. There we go. Anejo right here. Lyle and I just did the review on the Reposado and killed that bottle. And we've already killed a bottle of this Anejo, or 2 bottles of this Anejo.
Yeah.
And
It's-
we're very big fans of this. We like it.
Espolón is
Worth the money.
worth the money and right at the exact right price point.
It
Not
really is.
it's not a great value.
It's priced perfectly.
It's not a great value. It's not overpriced. It's exactly. It's right
I
where it
think I
should
got
be.
that Anejo for $30.
15.
Here we go. Is it 15?
What?
What?
No, number 15.
Oh.
the Espolón Anejo runs about 30 to 35.
I think I
depending
got
on where
it
you see.
$30
Yeah.
at the price cutter in Fair and Grove.
Herradura. This stuff is
Herradura.
so freaking weird in good. It's
Yeah.
delicious, but it deserves another spot on your tequila shelf that's not tequila.
It is good. It is delicious. It is weird. You think more of it than I do.
I
So-
just think it's so interesting.
There you go.
One of
That
those.
is the most.
It's delicious.
That bottle is the most disappointing thing that I've done from the standpoint of I did not appreciate it enough while we had it,
No, that's fair. Yeah.
because I kept thinking it was okay. Colby brought us that bottle. We drank it.
Yeah.
I wish I had that bottle back now that I can really appreciate what it was.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I look back now and go, man, I should have savored every drop of that bottle.
I think
is
Clase Azul
freaking awesome.
it might be my favorite memory.
It
at
might
least.
be.
Yeah.
No, maybe.
Here's
maybe
the
I'm-
other thing. We've got requests for some more of this, but the requests are like a $5,000 bottle. And guys, we're not going to get to that.
Well,
I mean, I
they-
hope to one
They've
day.
had the Ultra, the Clase Azul.
Yeah,
Ultra.
Clase Azul Ultra.
But even that's like that's not the $5,000 bottle, but that was
it was like 800. or something.
800, which is that's
It's
a hefty
stupid
damn
high.
bottle.
Yeah, you can't afford it.
All right, last
It's probably not
tequila.
happening.
Last tequila on this list. Have you had that?
I've never even heard of that.
I love that bottle.
The bottle is amazing. The
Oh my
bottle is
God.
badass. La Grotona Reposado.
That's got to be on the list.
All
All
right,
right,
we
we
got-
got
we
to
gotta get to
try
that
that.
one.
We got to try that.
That's the last one on the bottle?
That's number 17.
So wait a minute. You're telling me
Oh, you know what? I think
Ocho.
I've been on this damn screen for that long. So we had this
Oh,
Clase Azul, and
we
then
can't
this
see
one.
ahead. Show us some pictures.
We're working on it,
Guys, it's a drinking show. Shit happens.
it's almost like we're drinking. Like
Well, I mean,
actually,
I'm out of
yeah.
stuff.
The same water. The same water. Okay.
I'm getting this
um,
high life.
So at the end of the day, you're saying that this bottle, which I'll put in front of the deal and you can talk about.
Yeah, so this tequila company is fairly new, but they specialize in single estate tequilas. This bottle was I want to say it was around 100, 80 to 100, somewhere in that price
sounds
range.
familiar, too.
This is the Reposado. This stuff is like the most vanilla,
It was delicious.
beautiful,
I don't know how
sweet-
you guys have held on to it this long.
Well,
'cause I
we
drank it.
haven't.
say,
Well, no, I mean like the last pour. Like
This is Swiftly. I would love to try their Anejo.
Here.
I think that this is one of my top tequilas.
That's a good
um,
bottle to show off too.
Oh, we have shows.
No, I
It's
never showed
just
that one.
so good. Tequila Ocho.
Talk about.
Oh, Desert Door.
Yeah, that's the one we've been drinking.
Desert Door is so tall.
Evil
Also
Bob needs to
very
try
cool.
this.
They're wondering
Cool
about
bottle.
what.
Bob, if you're still listening, you need to get a hold of me. Swing by.
But Tequila Ocho, which is our review coming up tomorrow, he's going to keep showing the this door.
He's been-
These guys, here's what's interesting about the Reposado. It's aged in rum barrels and cognac casks. And it just lends this like incredible, big, bold, sugary, sweet vanilla ice cream flavor to it. It's just so damn good. Still has a little bit of bite to it, so you don't like. It's not like syrup, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm super impressed. I'm not gonna say it's my favorite tequila that I've ever had, but man, it is good, and I would recommend it to anybody.
Yeah, I think you summed it up. I don't think it's my favorite, but at no point
Well,
would
it's
I
damn good.
ever turn that down.
And it's got a cool story, and like you can trace back where that tequila was made, what estate it was made at. The single estate thing is cool.
Yeah.
That's a cool
And,
deal.
yeah, no, it's kind of like bottled and bond.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's just a nice Providence. You know exactly what you're getting. You're able to trace it there, and that's a good thing. And that's coming out in the morning.
Yes, tomorrow morning, 7 a.m.
I posted it. It will be at 7 a.m.
We'll be here at 7 a.m.
The trailer was up at
trying it.
10:30
Trying it live
today.
That's not true. It's
All right, so what all we got here? How are we going to wrap this up here? I know we've got a lot on the table. We talked about Phantom 5 distilling. We've talked about Ocho. We've talked about
Sam Burton
Sam
Rye.
Burton Rye. I've got that one again. Hang on.
So many. Oh, Sam Burton.
Yep.
The big
Sam
one.
Burton Rye. There you go. Woo, look at that. There, Jared. In the middle of that. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, if you guys get a chance, check them out. Check them out. We're serious. That is an awesome bottle.
That's
We
damn
haven't
fine.
tried their other two yet, but that rye is very worth the money. So at least buy that one.
Yeah, I totally agree. We'll try the other ones coming soon. I also have to say, we don't recommend stuff that we don't like.
No,
If it's
we
something we absolutely are like, I don't think this is very good, we will say something to the effect of, I think this might be for someone else
Yeah.
because
So-
it ain't for us.
Well, here's the thing: if
You won't
they
say
give
that.
it
You
to
were
us,
straight.
we're going to give them due diligence, and we're going to put whatever there is. We're going to show them off because
Yeah.
somebody really likes it. It may not be us, but that's usually what we'll say. Somebody's really going to like this,
Yeah.
I like it.
and we're going to put them up there because they give it to us. And might as well if they're giving us a bottle of whiskey. I mean, I show it off for them. But at the end of the day, if we go back to it over and over again, we keep telling you guys this is good. We genuinely like it. So
Yeah. I mean, and by God, Samuel Burton Rye, Phantom
worthwhile.
5,
Phantom 5, 100%.
Jennings Meats, Bob's Authentic Meat Stacks. We
Not
desperately,
Bob Davis.
we desperately want more
What are you
Jennings
making me
Meats.
snacks, Bob?
Desert Door, so many good things. Tequila Ocho. We want to help you go out and get something good.
Yeah.
That's all we want. So
Yeah, if you guys go out and get any of that stuff and you happen to visit their sites, post on there that you heard it from those Taste Bud guys. It
Yes,
helps
please.
us. It's helped us help them, but it also shows them that what they did worked, and it's more inciting for them to do it again.
Yeah.
So
all right. Well, until next time.
whether it be the Tequila Ocho that didn't make the top 17 list of that particular person,
The food you're eating.
the Jared you're sitting here with,
The people you're meeting.
Grab a buddy and try something new. See you guys. Have a
Bye,
wonderful
guys.
night. We'll
Next
see you
Monday.
next Monday.
I won't be here.
I was going to say stuff, but I dropped the ball.
Oh.